Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Tanner Roark is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Roark has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Number 39, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run for him on the season as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Washington. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. For the current campaign, Adams hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player. One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Adams stands at second with no outs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run, number 17 for him on the season, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, number 41. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Herter fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
At the plate, Colton Wong. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
That one looked like they have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Popped him up. Defoe has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Popped him up. Carpenter is there. 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter is there for it. 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nats 1. So here now is the pitcher, number 39. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 39.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. And a neck-high fastball that time. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Turner ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Line to the right side, but foul. Line drive, base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Number 41 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. They're down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Nats 1. And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone for him here in the inning, we'll give you a look at the standings. And you can see that they enter play with a 3.5 game lead in the division race. In now for Washington, Tanner Roark. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
In there, 0-1. Fouled away. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Wong waits on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 6-1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Wong leads off second with nobody out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 39.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher. Number 39 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 6-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a beat on it. 1 away. And now Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. Got him swinging. chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So a 2-out single there gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Into the box now, Juan Soto. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
For the Cardinals, right fielder,
Into the box, Jose Martinez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Turner has it. And there's out number 2.
now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Louis is out in front, 6-1. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51.
Paul DeYoung will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, number 41. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Suero, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. DeYoung gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is eaten. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Colton Wong will stand in. He doubled his last time through. First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now the 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are two on with one away now.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. Fielded by Rendon. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Carlos Martinez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Mark Reynolds is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Martinez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here from Mark Reynolds. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A pause and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Eaton, base runner at first with 1 out.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
On the move is Eaton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Two out here and a runner at second. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back here at Nationals Park, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Greg Holland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Greg Garcia is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Two and one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Fouled off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
One out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Line drive to center field. And Molina's aboard a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, a 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked a count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Holland's ready. Here comes the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Cardinals lead it 7-2. Chasen Shreve gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Right over the middle, knee high. Here now the 2-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, Matt Wieters. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Defoe. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 55 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 55. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 64.
Now to the plate, number 41. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Left fielder, number 41.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1 home. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pop high in the air. Bifo is there. 2 down. Jed Jerko will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In there, strike one. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Jerko is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cards leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Tyson Ross is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Tyson Ross.
Now at the plate, number 64, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops, and now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now is Adam Eaton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Matt Carpenter. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals are out in front 7-2. Brett Cecil, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And now Bryce Harper. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One to Rendon. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season. And it's now a 7-4 ball game. Close the door. Juan Soto to the plate now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs, nobody on. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Count is 2-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drilled that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And a good pitch there as they come after him and the count goes full.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Soto stands at second with no outs. Hit high and deep to right center. Martinez giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Andrew Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Andrew Stevenson.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A man at third with one away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that misses 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
3 runs already home here. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. A fastball looked at for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 64. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 tonight's final. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 39 records his 14th winning decision of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Tanner Roark struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Bud Norris records the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.